Ever walk through one of those, those brand new home developments, all shiny and perfect, and think, wait, could I actually live here?
Haha. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Today, we're going to dive deep, really deep into that world. But we're going beyond just the pretty facades. We're going to unlock the secrets, the incentives, those sweet, sweet deals that come with buying a new build.
Right. Buying a new construction home, it's a whole different ballgame than, buying a resale.
Totally.
Different strategies, different things to look out for. So we'll equip you with the knowledge, the tools to navigate this exciting landscape, to understand all the incentives in play, and most importantly, to see how working with the right people can really translate into serious, serious savings. Thousands, tens of thousands, potentially even more, depending on the market.
Okay, so let's paint a picture for our listeners.
Yeah.
Imagine this. You're not just, picking out your dream kitchen backsplash or agonizing over granite versus quartz.
Right.
You're talking about potentially shaving off thousands, big thousands, in closing costs.
Absolutely.
Or maybe even snagging a lower interest rate that can save you, potentially hundreds each month, maybe even more, for years to come.
Yeah, that's the power of understanding this process, of knowing what you're doing.
It's huge.
And that's what we're here to break down for you today.
Okay, so I was looking through the material we have for today's deep dive.
Yeah.
One that caught my eye was all about Full Spectrum Realty Group.
Mm-hmm.
They're big on this full service brokerage experience, even when you're working directly with a developer's preferred lender.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, that seems kind of counterintuitive at first.
Yeah.
Why would a developer even want you to bring in an outside brokerage?
Right. It seems like an extra layer, right?
Yeah.
But here's the key. It's all about competition. Full Spectrum, they argue that by bringing them to the table, you, the buyer, you're essentially creating a bidding war for your mortgage.
Right.
But it's not you competing against other buyers, offering more money, driving up prices.
Right.
They're leveraging their relationships, their expertise, their network to potentially get you, the client, better terms.
It's kind of like having this secret weapon negotiator on your side.
Exactly. You're still buying directly from the builder, but they're in your corner, making sure you're not leaving any money on the table, that you're getting the best possible deal.
I like that. I like having someone who's really, truly fighting for me.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of deals, the material mentions incentives up to, wait for it, $30,000.
Yeah, that's not an insignificant number.
That's not chump change.
Not at all.
So break it down for us. What does that actually look like? What are these incentives?
All right, so this is where things get really, really interesting. Incentives can take on various forms. You might see direct credits that offset your closing costs.
Okay.
That means, boom, more cash in your pocket on closing day.
I like that. Who doesn't like cash?
Exactly. Some builders, they might offer upgrades to the home itself. We're talking, maybe enhanced flooring, snazzier appliances, could be a landscaping package.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm seeing the appeal already.
Another big one is something called buy down points. And this is a little more complex, but essentially you pay an upfront fee to buy down or lower your interest rate. And this can lead to massive, massive savings over the life of your loan.
Oh, wow. I see.
Yeah. So it's about more than just, those immediate perks. It's about finding that loan structure that really aligns with your financial goals for the long haul.
Gotcha. Which actually reminds me that the material also mentioned this idea of a wider range of options. They were saying that's a major advantage of working with an independent brokerage.
Exactly. Often a developer's preferred lender, they're going to have a very specific, often limited set of loan products. But a brokerage, especially one that works with a broader range of lenders, like, for example, equity mortgage, they're likely to have access to many more diverse financing options. This might mean you could snag a different loan term that works better for you, maybe a different type of mortgage altogether, or even some kind of specific program that you didn't even know you qualify for that really fits your needs.
Wow. This has been really eye-opening. I feel like most people, myself included, kind of walk into these new developments totally unprepared.
Right. And that's the thing. Knowledge is power.
Totally. Makes you wonder, what other insider tips and secrets are out there just waiting to be discovered?
Lots. There are lots.
Something to think about.